Hey, what's up, guys? Back for another deck profile here. Now, the Banlist came out. I'm so glad they waited till 2 p.m.
Yeah.
It wasted our fucking day.
Thanks, Konami.
Yeah, I don't really have a qualm with the company. I know a bunch of people in the comments.
The last day of August.
Yeah, the last day of August. They could have just said that outright, and then I would have not even worried about it.
Yeah, he doesn't have a qualm, but I do.
Yeah.
Meaning
We're all
it will
very
not
sad.
be in effect until September.
Yeah, it's one of those things, dude, and it kind of made me sad. And every hour on the hour, my boys have been over since 5 a.m. And we've just been, hanging out. We've had zero intent to, play Yu-Gi-Oh! When the list dropped, we built for, an hour and then just tested, and we were like, all right. Because I knew the first deck I was going to do after the list was Dragon Link. Whatever it was, I knew the rulers were probably going to hit, which I'm so fucking happy about. I mean, it's been 11 years since they've been at more than one. Yeah, that's right, this is in here. But... It was a strange list, sub of 30 changes. Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's for trade. Yeah, I was really hoping that was going to be an OTS super too. But we'll get right on to it. This is what I came to. I'm gonna have more Dragon content with the rulers. This deck is actually very good. We don't even need Baron, which I thought was kind of interesting. There's a lot of shit that this deck does. I was kind of surprised testing. I was like, why are my hands so good? But we'll get right on into it, bro. 60 card, because grass is legal again.
And it's greener.
Yeah, dude. And
Also, the grass is greener is back to 1.
Yeah. That. And
you want to highlight this? Talk about it?
Sick.
Woo!
And this deck is very good, honestly. I'm definitely gonna keep playing this. To be honest. I will have Infernoid. I will have all that stuff, more Dragon Link stuff with the Rockets. We're gonna do a whole thing here. So obviously the rulers are at 2 now. The reason they're good is because of the Red Rose. I mean, let's be honest here.
It came back to 3.
Yeah, it's that coming back to 3 really just made me want to bust.
And it was taken away from me.
It was taken away from me and brought me back to the streets. And then, so we have 2 Blaster, 1 Baby. I was actually playing 2 of each of the ones. Actually, I'll just go through this real quick. 2-1. 2-1. And 2-1. I was playing 2 of each Baby, and then I needed to cut space because I wanted to have this deck have it with the most consistency that it could be. Jesus, I've been drinking since 7 a.m. by the way. But we're getting in there. Cody built Dragon Rulers as well, with a different ratio and a different build, which I will showcase because that deck was actually very good too. So that's it for the Rulers. Then we go on to it's kind of crazy too. Shout out my boy Devin. So obviously the 3 Red Rose Dragon. Obviously I was happy with the 2 rares and then the one that I already owned, so I knew if the rares mattered. They did. And then 2 rocks. We will need it. That's just kind of where we're at from that. And then we are playing 2 chamber. This card is actually just very insane right now. You know what I mean? So, and then we go into the other Dragon support cards. The I really wanted to play 3 Seyferts, but Samsara is just undeniable with grass. Like, you don't want a shitload of these. I mean, like, this is good and stuff, but this can actually add back regular Bastiles. So. Then the white, the black, and then we get back to the boys, dude. Chaos Emperor with multiple rulers is insane. 1 Lemonier, and then we get to the Bastiles, of course, because I want to play all the dragons and see if it was good. It was. Obviously, 3 Lebellion, 1 Magnemite, 1 Baldrake, 2 Druis, and 2 Sarnier. This is all very good. So. And then for the rest of the engine, we are playing the Shufflers. The Shufflers are very good. They're Earths, very good with grass. You know what I mean? So you don't have to play a shitload of like your main support cards. Like we could max out on whatever it is. Like I can play 3 Rocks Rose, but if I play the Shufflers and Resolve Grass, then it's I can put them back in the deck. And then for the other support engine that also happen to be 7s is the Cash. 3 Fenrir, 3 Unicorn. This is just the end of the monsters. I went a different route than Cody did. You guys will see his list. And then for the spells, dude. I think it's been since 2018 or 2017, I think, since Grass has been in one. Shout out my boy Cody. I actually own one of this, and I couldn't find it, as ridiculous, excuse me, as that sounds. And he had 2. So Love you, brother. Appreciate it.
Love you too, brother.
And then Dragon Ravine, 1 Chaos Space, 1 Gold Sark. I'm surprised this card didn't come back to 3. I mean, this card doesn't really even do anything, but at 1, you know, it's good. But and then obviously regained 1 Birth because we play the Shufflers. And then we are playing 2 of the Basil Rose shoot. I wanted to max out on this, but I wanted to fit all the Bystials and stuff in here too. Plus, it's hard. This card's hard. Once per turn, this card's insane though. So this card just makes, you know, everything possible. And then 3 of the Field Spell for the cash. Shout out my boy Cody again for the 3 Thrust. And then we were just playing the 1 Skill Drain and then the 2 Tidying. This is 60 cards. The Tidying engine in this deck with the Graveyard after Grass resolves is like, it's like super gross. Like, I did cut 1 of the Tidyings. Normally I would like to play 3 Tidyings. I was considering cutting it for, cutting the Skill Drain for it, but we'll see. You know, however you want to play it. And then the extra dip. Obviously 1 Striker. We're not playing Pisty, we're just playing Ramis. We are playing Double Seal. Seal is very important in this deck, and it does every single thing you need it to do, because the Rocks Rose stuff, you know, is just crazy. 1 SP, and then we were playing my boy Pilgrim Reaper. Pilgrim Reaper. What did I just say? Whoa. Yeah, dude, I was talking about this card for like years. Wasn't I talking about this card for years, bro?
Yeah.
And I ordered like 7 or 8 of them and was just like, hey guys, all you guys have one. And then everyone's like, bro, this card's insane. It's the only rank 6 I play. You could play a Tomb if you wanted, or you could play the level 6 zombie. I can't remember his name. And then obviously the Dragon Ruler Exceed, dude. I bought a QCR a long time ago. This card's incredible. It is a fire dragon. We were talking about 10 pies, but we weren't going that far. I know, you know, quote unquote, but and then just one of the cash dudes, Big Eye. This is the Dragon Trident, essentially. And then I shout out my boy Devin for the flare. I couldn't find mine. And then the Zeus. And then the last 3 slots were just the Changing, the Ice Jade, and then the Dispatcher. And I didn't play. This is the end of the list. I didn't play Dragosac because I didn't play anything that was like super important for the tokens to make. So I just decided not to play it. So I really hope you guys enjoy this. This deck was very cut and dry, very clean. I really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna talk about the ban list later if you guys want me to. But there's a lot I have to say about it, and I'll see you guys later. Cheers.